Hello everyone. Good morning from Riyadh City. I am Abdulaziz and in this session we will talk about options field in the online form. So the end user can select an option instead of filling the text or uploading a file. He can select an option like for background image of your design. But a small introduction to know what we are talking about. It's about a software called TreeShade. I have developed this software and you can install totally free from Adobe Exchange. So you can go to exchange.adobe.com and from Creative Cloud search for TreeShade. It's an extension for Adobe InDesign and Adobe Bridge. And let's start. At first, here in Adobe Bridge, you supposed to put your project files and edit them inside a folder called Workshop in the root folder that TreeShade asks you to create. So let's here create a folder. Let's name options. Okay, now inside this folder, let's make online form by selecting data ts_key from a new command. This command, after installing TreeShade, you will have here at the top of TreeShade menu in Adobe Bridge, and it reveals template files exist in a specific folder. You can change the path of the default folder and you can add more files. These files displayed here as commands, so you can click at any file to produce a new one in the current folder. So this file will be ready to be selected and used. So let's select here. Okay, now you have this text file that has ts_key. It's important to work, and have content, small content that determine the settings for the submitting, the online submitting buttons. Anyway, if you double click this text file, TreeShade will ask you to open the online form. Click yes, and here we have online empty form that enables the end user like collaborator or marketing team or customer to fill the online form and auto produce new design or update current design to auto generated in background using Adobe InDesign without the need for your involving. So let's start. Let's create Adobe InDesign document, and here you have also command for InDesign. So select InDesign from the new menu. Let's name layout. Let's open. And let's start by setting the page. Let's say 10 centimeter by 10. Suppose we want to make a post for company. Let's bring a logo. Let's take TreeShade logo. Okay. Now let's put inside a folder data to match the name of the key file. So here data, here data. You can change the word if you want, but they must be the same. So the text file paired to the folder. And here let's rename. Here there is a feature for TreeShade that if you put square brackets at the beginning of the file, TreeShade will automatically fill the relative path separated by dots. So if you open the file in Adobe InDesign, like, you know the location of the file from its name. But here we don't want this. It's recommended in InDesign documents. Okay. Let's drag and drop. And here let's make text. Some content here, maybe many lines, more and more. Okay. Let's make paragraph style. Body. And let's format. Redefine. Now we want to create a live snippet. Select the text or just insert the cursor inside the paragraph, no need to select. And from live snippet menu, select a new live snippet. Now write the relative path to your external text file. Like here we want to save at folder data. Let's name body or content. Now TreeShade automatically insert non-printing anchor text frame at the beginning. So this anchor text frame will not be exported, but it helps the user to know that this text is a snippet and related to external text file. And at the end of a snippet, there is non-printing, not non-printing, special character and nested style here. Of course, it's non-printing. Now you can put the text cursor inside the snippet to select it, or you can select the marker at the beginning, the non-printing anchor text frame, and from live snippet you can select reveal in bridge, so the file will be viewed here in Adobe Bridge. You have this content.txt. Now if you refresh the online form, you will have online form that enables the end user to update the content or upload a new logo. Now we want to make options. This session about options field. So let's say we want to make background options. So we can change the background depending on options. So not in data. Let's delete this folder. We want to put inside the project folder directly. Let's name background, and let's put some background here. Any photos, let's say okay. Now we have background options. Let's copy one of them to be the default one, and inside data let's paste here. Now TreeShade automatically create link between the new copy and the original one. So you can select the file here, and from TreeShade menu you can select the copying sequence, then reveal original. Then Adobe Bridge will show you the original file. This relation is important for options field, because if we rename the file name here to background and add a flag for TreeShade to mark the behavior of this field, ts_opt, abbreviation of option. Now if you refresh the online form, you will have that you can select a background option, but we want to customize to remove the file name from here. So add after opt underscore, then you have three binary digits, 1 or 0. The first one determine if you want to show the photo of the file or not. We want to show the photo, the preview. The second one for the file name, we don't want file name, and here the content, if the option file is text file, so also 0. And we have more option to display how many columns for options you want. Like here, let's say 5. Now the option name will not be displayed, only the preview. Only the preview. If you click here, you will see the 5 columns here, 4, and because we have only 4 photos, but here the 5th column. Now you can connect the options field just by placing the file. Let's place here. Let's put in the middle. And let's make object style a new object style photo, and here in frame fitting options, let's check auto fit, and here fill frame proportionally. Okay, let's put in background, and let's make lighter. We can make a dark color like a blue or black. Okay, that's it. Let's save the document. I'm not focusing now on design, but just to illustrate and show you how you can make options field. Now, after saving the design document, TreeShade asked me to check in. I selected yes. So the design document will be exported automatically and revealed here in Adobe Bridge in location called versions PDFs, where each version have its PDF. To edit the file, you need to go back to workshop, because here we are in versions PDFs for output. So you need to click here, and here the line, here we have orange line that warn you it's not the current location for editing. So just click here to have a green. Now if we refresh the online form, you will have a preview for your design document. So now the end user can change the text, upload a new logo, and also change the background from here as an option. Like let's say we want this background, and let's change the text, a new text entirely. Let's see what will happen. And it's upload the new logo. Update. Now this online form, so you can send the link to anyone and he can update the content from his mobile or from tablet or his computer without the need for Adobe software. While the command sent to your computer and the document opened in your computer and export the PDF. See, we have now different background because when you select a file here, different file, TreeShade will replace the options that you select here with the options field here, depending on the relation. As I mentioned that there is a relation copying sequence between the file and the original file that you copied from it. Now what we if we want the options, also the end user can add more backgrounds for these options. So here you can add TS key from here, data TS_key, add here with the options. Now you can select one of the background, but here TS key not supposed to be shown here. It's a bug and I need to modify to exclude the TS key from options, but you can now you can make a bird folder, bird text file with background, so it revealed on the form. So just make a text file from a new command, select plain and name the text file exactly as the folder background. So the folder content revealed on the online form, because without this bird file, the folder will not be revealed. Background. Okay. Now we have a file called background.txt and we have folder called background. So TreeShade automatically paired them together despite the content of the text file. See, here you will have link called background, and so the user can click to open a new online form. So he can add the image here. Here you have the files. You can add new one, but to add new one, they must be a dynamic list. So we need to change the name to have ID capital at the beginning. So inside the background, do you know, let's move inside data folder to avoid displaying the key text file with them. So let's copy or cut, then create a folder called data to be paired with the text file, the key text file. But here, so we moved the files from background to be inside data, and let's rename, by the way, batch rename background sequence number 4 digits, start from 1, rename. Okay. Now you don't need to relink the options field here, background, with the original photo, because the relation is still exists. Also, if you cut and paste the file in different place. I forget, I said that if you want to make a list expandable, you need to add ID capitals at the start, followed by digits and capital letters. So you need to go to background, data, and here let's name to have, let's use the change command. TreeShade have a command called change for manipulating the file names and copying and moving the files, like batch rename but more flexible. So let's select change, and here we can write the new path. Dot slash means the parent folder of the file, ID capitals. Then we can write R as variable for random digits, by default 5 capital letters with digits, space, and here let's add display part that previewed in the online form, so the end user can name the background. Let's write label. Okay. Now automatically TreeShade put random ID at the beginning, and because we put this random ID, the online form will reveal the files as dynamic list. So here you can name the background like yellow chair, and also you can add a new one. You can click here plus at anyone and upload a new photo. Let's select this. You can rename here, green and blue, update. Now submitting this form will not update Adobe InDesign document, but it's only update the background options. So if we close this and reload this, Now you will see in background options we have a new option. If you want to edit the options of the background, you need to click this link to separated online form, and after editing the background you will find here. So I can select new background and the new icon or logo, it's supposed to be logo, and click update. Now in background in your computer, away from the end user, TreeShade will open the document, update the content, and auto export the PDF without the need for your involving. So now you have the design, new design. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, and don't hesitate to ask any question about installing or using the software. Goodbye.